Hi everyone, it's Laura, and today I'm going to show you how to make a giant ridiculous bow for absolutely no reason. Maybe you'll want to use this as a decoration. Maybe you're going to want to hot glue this onto a hairband and use it in your hair. Whatever reason you have for having a giant bow in your life, this is the tutorial that will help you make one. Now, I'm using a bow with a ribbon with a wire in it for my bow. This is because it will hold its shape if I do that. If you're going to put something in your hair, I don't know that you're going to want a wire in it. Maybe not. So hit up Michaels and find something that isn't as floppy as this ribbon. Look for something that has a little bit more structure to it, but not something wired, because wires hurt when they poke into your scalp, I hear. So, what you're going to do, and what I'm doing right now, is making some loops. Now, the width of your loop is the width of your bow. So if you know you want a certain sized bow, make sure you're not exceeding that length with your ribbon. You also want to make sure that the beginning of your loop and the end of your loop are not at the exact center of your bow, because you're going to squish that. And when you squish it, you want to make sure that the ends are on either side of your squish, or your ribbon will start to unloop itself and your bow will fall apart. Make sure when you cut a ribbon that has wire in it, you use scissors you hate, because you are going to nick the blade with the wire. I did not follow my advice there, and I'm very upset that I did that. Now, if your ribbon is going to go on a hairband, you might not want the ends to hang down. Like, I guess, I don't even know what I would call this. This is like when you tie a bow and there are the edges of the strings that hang down. That is what I'm cutting now. You can make that as long as you want them. For a bow on your head, maybe not so long that it will get in your face. Set that aside and use some wire or a zip tie to squish the center of your loops together. A zip tie works really well here. If not, get some wire. Floral wire works fine. But again, wire on your head, kind of painful. So make sure you tuck those ends in pretty well. And then what I did was I trimmed my ends so that they were a little more hidden. And in this time, I set aside the tails, I guess we'll call them the tails of the bow. I set those aside. Making a bow like this is about illusion, because you're not actually tying a bow at all. I wonder if JoJo Siwa would tell you that with her bows. She probably already has. I love her. I don't watch her videos, but she just seems like a ray of sunshine, and she always is happy. That's probably fake, but I like to think that she just is a happy person. I should watch some of her videos just to see what they're like. Anyway, making a giant bow. Stick your tails, basically, on to give yourself an idea of how long they're going to be. You can stick them on the front, you can stick them on the back. I think I sandwiched mine. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, because what you're going to do is cut another length, tie a knot in the middle of it. That is your fake bow tie. It's fake, see? You know how you tie a bow and there's a little knot in the middle of it? This is your knot. Completely fake. So yeah, I sandwiched this. A little. Maybe not. I don't know. So wrap that piece of fabric around and tie it in the back. Again, as long as that piece that's the ribbon tails is on your loops in some way, it doesn't matter how. And if you're going to tie this bow onto something, you want to make sure that that little last knot piece that we added is longer, because then you can use it to tie. And then just adjust things the way you want. And trim the back pieces and trim your ribbon tails at a jaunty angle, or really to the length you want, whatever makes you happy. I trimmed it at an angle because that is how my mother always did it. and she must be right. And then you can pull these sections apart to floof your bow up. The more loops you make, the floofier your bow will be. You can also use different colors here, so you can have like a blue and a purple and a green or whatever you want, and make lots of loops like that. And you're tying them all together, so they don't even have to be the same ribbon. But stick that where you want it, and you have yourself a bow. Look, I'm going to trim because I'm obsessive. Don't be like me, children. Or you can be, that's fine. But anyway, giant bow. Come see it in the children's room.